Hello, everyone. My name is Thomas Sawyer with thomassawyer.com, and we have.
Hi, Ingrid H. Turner with ingridhturner.com. Thank you,
I,
Thomas.
you are more than welcome, and I'm going to bring in a video file so we can share out. There it is. Here we go. Hello, everyone. We are back in business.
Back.
So, starting off, guys, we still have openings available. $35 donations on Cash App and on PayPal. So,
Yeah.
I'm going to get this off my phone, so put it on the other phone. And we're going to start out with Germana Drago.
Hello, Germana. Okay. Would you like me to start, Thomas?
Yeah, because I'm still playing with a little.
Okay, you play your things over there. Germana, let me just tap into your beautiful energy.
He has health issues, by the way.
Okay, so I'm feeling a lot in the root and I'm feeling a lot in the power center. And I feel like the main thing that your health issues are doing for you energetically is they're making you feel unsafe, off kilter in your root chakra. And they're producing a lot of fears and anxieties for you. And also, there's just this discomfort, this sort of crunching, clenching, contracting feeling, and also a whole lot of frustration is what I'm feeling as well. I feel a lot of tension in my shoulders. I feel a lot of tension in my body, actually. So, what I'm feeling for you is, what can you do to get yourself to relax as completely as possible, as often as possible? So whether this is taking a hot bath or sensory deprivation is something that just came up really strongly for you. Some way to get out, to really relax your body is really going to assist you in the healing of your body. It's also going to help you feel more safe in your body. It's going to really take down that fear and anxiety as well. The more you're able to relax and get back to that sense of safety and security in your being, which is your root chakra, the more easily you're going to open up your energy to attract to you exactly what it is you need to heal. And that is going to be partnerships. So people coming in to help you. So this could be like doctors, practitioners, or what have you, the right people coming into your life. And then you're going to be able to accept that. And then your body's going to be able to process that and integrate that in a way much more easily than if you're really tense and contracted. Now, I'm also getting to remind you, to let you know, this is a process. And I'm also getting like, I don't want you to get into this place where you feel like, oh my God, this is all my fault. It's not your fault. It's an energy that has showed up and manifested itself physically in your body. It is not your fault. And it's okay if it takes some time for you to learn how to really relax your body and fully get into that state of relaxation and rest and allow yourself to rest. A lot of times we will stop doing things, but we won't really be resting. Our body will be tight because we're in our head and we're thinking about the things we should do, right? Really get into a place where you can rest, relax, and take those mind levels way down. It's going to really help open up your energy so that you're able to attract the right people and the right situations and experiences and therapies to bring you to a place of wholeness and healing. Okay. I feel like for you, your body is a very sensitive antenna. So you will always have to be conscious and careful with your body. You can look at this as a detriment, or you can look at this as a gift, because because your body is so sensitive, you're going to have to stay in line. You're going to have to take care of yourself, and you're going to stay in line energetically is what I mean. So you're not going to be in a position where you can deal with nonsense, energetic nonsense, like energy vampires pulling you down and people mistreating you, or environments where the energy sucks, because your body is going to kick up a fit and pay the price for it. And you got to not let that happen. So really getting into self-care, emotional self-care, mental self-care, and physical self-care is going to be important for you. You're going to come to really understand the language of your body, and you'll actually use it as your intuitive tool is what I'm getting. Your body is going to be very reliable in telling you what's up with the energy in your environment and with the energy of the people around you. Okay, let me pull some cards for you. I love your name too. Germana Drago. All right, we have the Mother of Cups, the Three of Cups, the Six of Cups, wow, and the Nine of Cups, all cups with the Daughter of Swords. Okay, what I'm getting from this is, again, coming back to your emotional well-being, so important. Also with the Six of Cups here, there's childhood stuff hanging out in your body, like stuck energy in your body. The tool that I use is called somatic renewal. That is what gets the stuck energy out of the body, and that will help you with your emotional, mental, and physical healing. If you want to go to my website and check that out, you can. I'll be happy to talk to you more about that. But it's very important for you to have the right people in your life, to be going after things that you want, to be making room for things that you want in your life, and to have a lot of loving and nurturing relationships. This doesn't necessarily mean romantic relationships. That's great if that shows up, but this is about loving, nurturing community more than anything else. And also the way that you're going to get there is you're going to need to start being real honest with yourself and with the people around you. Okay. No, like I said earlier, your body is this really sensitive barometer. You're not going to be able to, you got to be honest that the right people, the right community shows up in your life, and you're not putting up with nonsense. You don't get to put up with nonsense. Okay. Your body is not going to allow it, nor should it. So keeping your circle clean and loving and supportive is going to go a long way in getting you what you want in all areas of your life. That's it for me.
So I'm seeing there's justice to be had here. There's a decision to be made. It's about moving yourself into an understanding of, I'm channeling a bit. Okay. Tap me into whoever I'm talking. It's a galactic being. He's all multi-colorful. Okay. Okay, Germana, I want you to say I accept before I even read anything else. I'm going to tap into your energetic system. You're going to start feeling this go into your heart chakra there. You're going to feel pressure right here. I'm taking down this comment so you can see me. Right here. Only her. Thank you. There's a being that's specifically showing up for you. I do not know what this being is, but he's all colorful and he's got a lot of fucking wings. Okay, here we go. Move into her spinal cord. Move into the right kidney, the left kidney. Release, release. This is going to start releasing toxins within your system. You guys are having me talk Oriental medicine. Pull me into Divergent Channel 3 and 12. 1, 2. Release, release. Slowly, slowly. Thank you. Restructure rib cage. Move into joints and ligaments. So what they're doing, I'm going to call you Miss Drago again. Maybe that was a problem of calling you that last time. Germana, I'll call you that. Okay. They're basically having me connect what you would see as a car battery or a jump start of energy to your system, and then having it start to funnel out through different pathways. Calling my angel team now. Thank you. Not too much. Okay, thank you. Give me Star of David radial circuit healing now. You'll feel this on your chest, on your chest. Chest, test. On your chest. Now, you'll feel that energy going throughout your system. Move into the root chakra behind and release, recalibrate light. Release that, release that, release that, release that, release that. I'm releasing energies you don't need anymore. They don't need to be identified, and give them to me and in my hands. And I need that out the window. Thank you. Out the window. Move into the spinal cord again. where those energies were residing, restructure, recalibrate light. This is a test, dear. So many of us have different ailments and things that we have to work on. The test becomes, I feel like I'm talking to myself again, Ingrid, that what are we willing to do to move forward? What are we willing to do to tap into the energy of what we want? I agree with everything Ingrid said to do. My guides are going to say this over and over again. Meditation's key, especially because you need to get silent with yourself. Your body's talking to you, I'm hearing, and from your guides, actually, your higher self's talking to me. Your body's talking to you, but you need the silence of hearing what it's trying to tell you. Because there's certain parts of you that there's certain things that need to be reintegrated and released. Trauma, and as I have to say this because it's legal, I'm not a doctor. I cannot diagnose or treat medical illnesses, even though I have. But the point is that there's certain areas of your body where the energy is getting stuck, where it needs to be recalibrated or released. Some of this is, as Ingrid said, from childhood. Some of this is emotional. Some of this is mental. Just about everyone on this feed has something they're dealing with. This is just how this works. The next steps for you are going to be identifying what areas of your life, on a slow basis, because you have time, they're saying, need to be worked on. I hear this all the time, Ingrid, especially on TikTok. They're like, who are my guides? What's my purpose? Okay. And I'm like, well, even if I told you your guide's name on a live, I mean, it's easier with clients, but on a live. So they're already talking to you. You already know what you need to do. Do I need to give them a name?
Right. Yeah. I've had that same kind of conversation.
Or are they just going to, like my guides sometimes just hit me over the head. They're just like, idiot, listen. They don't say idiot. Like, listen, mofo.
They might say mofo.
One of them talks like me. He's like, listen, mofo. So that's what they're doing to you, dear. I'm animated, but that's how I am sometimes. So the point is that this is the next step. So what I'm seeing here, even with these cards, and I don't read tarot the way most people read tarot, but this is your understanding, and to understand that you are not under attack right now. You're not under attack. Okay. That's what I'm saying. I know this is a world card. I don't care. You're not under attack. There is a snake. Look at the snake, they say. Okay. Number 2, ask for help, silence, going within yourself, going within what you are, figuring out the answers, and asking for help. Can't say this one enough. Asking for help. Number 3, this is you leading your body to where it needs to be, because that was your question. I'm channeling. And number 4, you don't need this anymore because there's justice on the horizon. Sometimes we have to be willing to take the steps that we don't want to take. What did you have, justice?
Justice card is on the bottom of the deck for her spread.
There's justice here. You've played this game before in another life. It wasn't quite as bad as it is now, but there were different remedies at that time, they're saying. And there were other people around that could help you. But it's time for you to shift how you're looking at things. And yeah, it's confirmation. Who is this being? It's walking around. Call to your ancestors. They can help you if you're willing. Your ancestors have some of these answers because they have this. I'm just hearing they understand. I don't know what they're getting at, but they understand. So it's up to you, dear. And thank you, dear, for being here.
Thank you.
How long are you live for, Susan? I do not know, Miss Susan. I have no idea. We're as live for as long as we can go until we say we got to tap out.
Yeah.
Uh, so next up we have Charlotte Baguette.
Charlotte.
I will timestamp her because I don't know where she's at right now.
Okay. Charlotte Baguette. Ah, beautiful Charlotte. I just want to pull some cards for you. Feels like you need something physical. Like it feels like you're grabbing, trying to find something physical, something to grab onto, something to like, something to ground you, to anchor you, to get a sense, some semblance of like security and certainty. And what I got for you is you don't have that right now. Sometimes we don't have that all the time. And I understand how challenging that is and scary that is. But at this time, it's time you got to take a breath. That's what I'm getting. You got to take breaths. You got to take breaths. You got to let things kind of reveal themselves, and you have to take the steps you know you need to take. Let me pull some cards for you because you're going to do well with something physical to look at right now. Okay, my love. The reason that you feel like all over the place, like you can't grab hold of anything, is because this is a brand new start and a brand new energy. And every time we enter a new energy, it feels really chaotic. You have the 9 of Swords here, which is a lot of fear and anxiety and worry, but it's needless fear and anxiety and worry. You don't have to worry, but you are worrying, but it's not based on anything. We do have the 5 of Pentacles here too, which is a period of isolation, a period of traveling on your own, right? Of going at it alone. And humans can get very squirrely about that. When we feel like we're on our own, it can really tickle our root chakras, our sense of security, our sense of identity, our sense of belonging, but it's not real. You know what I mean? Like it's an experience that you're having, but it doesn't mean anything. What you actually have is an incredibly strong foundation that you built for yourself. You have a tremendous inner strength to bring to bear. You need to believe in yourself, Charlotte. That's what's coming through so strong. You need to believe in yourself. You need to believe in yourself right now as you have this new start, embark on this new journey, and take care of your sweet self, honey. Make yourself a priority. And I heard for once. Make yourself a priority for once, okay? On the bottom of the deck, we have the Daughter of Pentacles. Everything's way more stable than you think of it is. The most challenging part for you is your mind, honey. Your mind is going to work on you. You've got to when the mind comes in and gives you all the fears and the worries, you have to remind yourself the mind lies. Your mind is lying to you. 99% of the time, your mind is lying to you. Thomas and I were just talking about this before we got on this live. We were like, oh yeah, boy, we can really go into some stories about things and people and situations. It's so easy to do. And for this is all your fears coming up, but the mind is lying to you. Take a breath, wait for things to reveal themselves. Don't be afraid to go it alone for a while. Okay, to be on your own, to be in your own energy, in your own space, on your own path, on your own journey. You have everything it takes to carve out a life that is new and really, truly suited for you, my love. All right. I'll bounce you over to Thomas.
Okay. Just writing stuff down. Number 1, Charlotte, don't be afraid to be angry.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be afraid to tap into that energy. I'm a Cancer. So as Cancers, this is the little thing that some of us feel that are Cancers, is that we love every emotion, rage, sadness, anxiety. It's not that we love it. We see the beauty in it. Passion, everything. It's beautiful. It doesn't mean it always works out that way when we feel it, but we still love it because we love emotions. We love those kind of things. So number two, sorry. There's this thing that you're going into now where you've had a past lifetime as a Lemurian priest. So if you want to look into that, it's Lemurian. It's Lemurian. Lemuria was a sister continent to like Atlantis, whatever. You can look it up. It's all over YouTube and Gaia TV. But the point is, you were a Lemurian priest, and you could work with specific crystals and bringing in certain frequencies of light to heal other people, as well as heal trauma that was in the land. There's a lot here that I'm seeing. There's more to it, but I can't get into it in a simple reading. But the point of it is that you have this ability to tap more into this earth magic or earth energy is a better way to say this, and tapping it. I'm seeing quartz crystals, so you can tap into it with quartz crystals, or any kind of, yeah, they do use those. That makes sense. So in like Peru, they have they're like Lemurian crystals. They have record keepers. They have all kinds of like crystal points. There's like 50,000 kinds of Lemurian quartz crystals, and a lot of them hold records and energies from the past. They're in Peru. There's some in Arkansas, but I kind of think the Peruvian ones are the better ones. But I don't know. Maybe look into that. Crystal, you're also an Orion starseed, which means you could be from Andromeda or from the Dracos constellation. That's not a bad thing. I know the Dracos are talked about quite a bit, but the thing is that there are good Dracos and neutral Dracos and negative and positive. It's whatever. There's a bunch of all kinds of species with any kind of extraterrestrial races. You also have angelic heritage, and that's why they're saying you need to be calling upon an archangel, preferably Chamiel or Metatron. Yeah, yeah. I like Chamiel a little better for you. He's the angel of love and self-love, he's saying, or my guides are saying. So tap into that energy. And you can go very far, they're saying, with the next few steps. But you need to embrace your fucking anger. You need to embrace your anger, dear. You need to embrace it. Embrace it. Get angry. Go scream, yell. I don't know. Find one of those rooms where you can break shit. They're like $100 an hour. Pretty expensive, but I'm sure.
It sounds like it's worth every penny, though.
Yeah. Go out and like, I don't know, get a punching bag or something. I don't fucking know. Just make sure you don't hurt your wrist. But the point is that, see, I'm sounding too soft. If this is the fucking 1950s, I'd say kick the shit out of the bag. So the point is that just go out and just fucking hit shit that's not going to hurt you or hit you back. And but start screaming or something. Get that rage out. You use your body like that. It's more of a masculine energy. At least that's how I was taught from my old teachings. But in this lifetime. But yeah, so I just feel like you're bobbing and weaving from a bunch of energies and other people that you don't need to be dealing with anymore.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I feel. So yeah, fuck that. Fuck that.
Yeah, fuck that.
Anyway, so thank you, dear. They're saying I kind of did the healing. What I do sometimes, Crystal, is I do healing while I'm talking.
Sure.
So I can get your ego all involved and get it out of the way because you're listening to me rant and rave, and then I'm doing what I need to do. So it is what it is, they say. Next up we still have openings, guys. So hold on, let me check this. We got those two people from last week. Okay. Now we're moving on to Gail Voigt.
Alrighty. Gail.
Gail Jones. Sorry, Miss Jones.
Gail Jones. Okay. Miss Beautiful Jones. Okay. I feel like looking at your picture for a minute here. Okay. Feeling energy in the throat. And a yawning. Oh, that's interesting. There's somebody trying to talk to you. Oh, excuse me. If you see me before, when spirits are around, certain spirits are around, I start getting all yawning. There is somebody trying to talk to you. It feels like a feminine energy. It feels maternal. It feels grand maternal. It looks like an older woman. It feels like she's related to you. It feels like more of a grandparent than a parent. I'm feeling it on the right side, which would be the father's side of the family, the masculine side of the family. I'm seeing pink, wearing something pink. And I feel like your paternal grandmother is trying to get through to you, is trying to talk to you, and it's coming through for you. It's coming through the throat. So that's clairaudience, honey. So that's listening to your thoughts, paying attention to your thoughts and what you hear. Also, really paying attention to any thoughts or voices that you hear when you're kind of just going to sleep, when your mind levels are down. She's trying to get in touch with you. Like I see her really like next to you and trying to communicate with you. But I also feel this sort of buffer happening, almost like she's being pushed away. But I don't think it's on purpose. I'm not sure. I don't think you're doing it on purpose, but it's almost like maybe it's not, that's weird. I don't, well, so what I have for you is take a deep breath with me. And I want you to just consciously, even verbally, if you're able to, give your paternal grandmother, if that makes sense to you, for who this is, if that resonates, give the spirit permission to talk to you, because she has some wisdom to impart to you. She has some things she needs to say to you that has to do with your children, and it has wisdom around your children, around working with your children, around being a parent to your children, around raising up your children, interacting, that's the word, interacting and engaging with your children. She really wants to come in and she really wants to give you that guidance. And now I see her sitting on a chair, and she doesn't want to give it to me. She wants to give it to you. So this is your opportunity to really open up, be patient. Don't get all tense up and anticipatory. Just be patient and allow her to, I feel some relaxation. I feel like you're already doing it. I feel energy in the root. This is very much like her friends called her Bubbles. Why does that make all kinds of sense? Bubbles. I love that. You know what's weird? I literally just wrote a poem today with the word bubbles in it. That is bizarre. Who uses bubbles in poetry? I guess I do. And apparently she does too. But yeah, so she's really, so I'm feeling like there's she's saying that you have support. Okay, she is talking to me. She's saying that you have support, you have family support with what you're going through. And you need to lean on that family support. She's saying we're family, we're family, we're family. You know, we depend on each other. We're there for each other. We're family. She's bringing through the importance of family. She's not saying that you need to rush out and make things all better with your kids if that's not what's on the table. But I'm getting more like back. I'm getting maybe like your parents, or, you know, people in your family, in your circle, who you can really lean on to help you through this process with your children. That's what I'm getting. And if there's more for you, she's going to want to give that to you. I think she's going to want to give that to you straight up. But wait, hang on, she's over here, and so let me just pay attention again, because now she's sitting in a chair. She's way calmer now because she's gotten your attention. And she's over here. She said, lean on the other adults in your life. There's other adults here who can help you with this process right now. You don't have to do this all on your own. She says, stop that. She says, you don't have to do this all on your own. She says, your family. And I think she's a family like that. There's sort of an accent there, like family, like a little bit of like a longer A, maybe. It's a little bit hard to differentiate. Family. And she's saying, not just your family, like your blood family, but your friends, like the your chosen family. There are people in your life who've been there a long time, who you trust implicitly, who are like family, or, you know, siblings, or that kind of thing. Like, lean on your family to help you through this. Said you're going to get good advice, but more than that, it's just like, she just says basically, like, you need help, you need support, you need support. Get yourself some support. It's not your fault. Get yourself some support. And then she's saying about your kids. She's saying, she's kind of dismissive of them. She's like, ugh. It's like, that's like, like, it's going to sound like, ugh. She says she's not concerned about them. She says they'll be back. She's more concerned about you and you getting support through this. Because she says, and I'm getting almost like an accent, but it's almost like maybe like Italian or New York, or so, I don't know what it is, but it's like, it's definitely not exactly the way that I speak. It's a little hard for me to determine. But she's saying, you know, she's more concerned about you and you getting help through this. Help. She says, you need help. She says, you need help. You need help. Get yourself some help. Let yourself be helped. Okay, that feels complete. That's what I'm going to do for you, darling. That's what was coming through for you. Bouncing you over to Thomas.
Okay, number one, Gail. No, she's talking to me now. Stop fucking around. Okay, said she cussed like a sailor or a trucker. Okay, yeah. Ace of Blades, so Ace of Swords. Stop fucking around. This is about your daughter. I was pulling individual cards as you asked questions. So it's your daughter, man. I get it. But at the end of the day, you have to, I'm agree with Ingrid. You have to take care of yourself right now. That's all that really matters. And what I heard is what I hear a lot of times with people in my life. They leave, some people, motherfuckers, even if I don't want them to, they almost always try to come back at some fucking point. So, but you want her to come back in your life, so that's a good thing. But they were reminding me of that. A lot of times, it could be 2 fucking years later, it could be 4 for all I know. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing here? But the point is that with you, she'll come back. Just give it time. Work on yourself. Look at yourself as where you want to go. What was the other question? Yeah, a lot of light, Baguette, Charlotte. We did yours a little while ago, but just when this posts, you can watch the replay. 1 second here. Okay, my daughter just got engaged. I'm still not talking to me. That was this one. Because she's pissed off.
Yeah.
She's pissed.
Yeah.
I mean, look at her. The girl's fucking pissed off. But it's going to take time. I feel like, can I see? Yeah, okay. When I'm asking my guides if I can see it. So when she has children, if she doesn't already, or has more or something like this, maybe as the children get older, I'm not really sure what they're talking about, but that they're going to want to know who you are, so don't worry about it. Everything works itself out. You can always ask for help, you know. You can always ask. You can ask if you want. Get these new comments. No kids. Okay, yeah. Well, anyways. So next up, we have the same thing I talked about last time. The lovers. I don't know what's going on with your love life, Gail. It's something here I'm not happy about. Okay? It's right here. Once again, I don't know. Do you keep going back to someone that maybe you shouldn't be going back to? I don't know. Just be careful, because I'm seeing 2 things. The high priestess, number 1. And number 2, the man that looks like he's got the plan. Once again. Same card I pulled last time, if I remember right for you. Same exact one. This guy's got style. He's got grace. And, dear God, he's a freak in the bedroom. I'm going to say that out loud. Okay. Anyways, but the point is, that's your reading, dear. But yeah, Gail, maybe it's time to shake some shit up. You got to feel that one out for yourself when you're ready. But, you know, when you're ready, you're ready. That's all you can do. That's all you can do. Also go back to Atlantis, they're saying. I don't know. Find a pathway. I mean, so with Atlantis, you can get back to Atlantis, dear. There's always a way. Maybe a past life regression. You've had this ability before where you can open up portals and walk through them. But you can go back to what you saw in Atlantis. I don't know how that correlates with this lifetime, but it does correlate. It does. I don't know. Then I give me so much information because I'm like rapid firing. Anyways, we do still have openings, guys. It is.
Can I just say thank you? Sorry about that. I just want to say, Gail, your grandmother is on your side. Like, she has no patience for what is the shenanigans that the young people are doing. She's got no patience for it. She thinks it's ridiculous. She's on your side. She says it will blow over. It is temporary. It's not going to stay that way. And she just wants you to take care of yourself. Just yourself. I keep getting this New York kind of accent, or just irreverence, you know? I don't know. So just take care of yourself. Get your people. All right. You get support. You get help through this, because she says, don't waste your energy on that. She's pointing, because don't waste your energy. Don't pay attention to that. Oh, don't feed it is what I'm getting. She wouldn't have said it that way, but she's like, don't pay attention to that. Don't give that your attention. Don't give the bad kids attention. Don't give bad behavior attention. That's what it is. She says, don't give bad behavior attention. I hope that's helpful, honey.
So next up,
my kids are big, yeah.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. as I said, we still have openings, guys. Also, please get some likes in here if we could. It gets more people into the feed. So next up, we have Sarah. Once again, Miss Sarah Lamas is in the house.
Hi, Lamas.
Daniel Dove.
Hey, hey, lovely. Okay.
Sarah, I'll start. Sarah, why is it I feel this depression and sadness around you? You're saying soar above it because there's a lot happening around you and within you. And it's time to kind of start making plans. I'm just channeling with an exit strategy. I don't know what they're getting at, but I have a feeling that what you're feeling right now is very dark. Case in point, the card's really dark, but it's pretty dark. But it is my supernatural tarot deck. But at the same time, maybe it's time for you to start writing down your ideas and writing down how you're feeling and keeping a journal so you can reflect on it later on so you can see how far you've come. It's also time for you to, I just love just pulling one card after another. It's also time for you to take a trip, the Chariot. And you see my finger? I'm not flicking you off. You're flicking the world off. So number 4, because you want to be the fucking queen. See, we got the Queen of Pentacles. We got the Queen of Bones. The Queen of Money and the Queen of Emotions. Does this woman look like she takes shit from anybody?
Nobody.
No. That's my point, Sarah. It's a long story. We all got long stories, dear. I got 1,000 of them. But sometimes you got to... Okay, thank you. I posted that story for some reason. Sometimes people just got to fuck around and find out, man. I'm going to tell you something, Sarah, with me. I probably never said on a live before. Some of my best gifts, I never say a word about. People don't even know what I can really do. That's for a reason. Because I'm saying that with you in mind too, is that sometimes you don't want to tell everybody everything you can really do. Because they don't fucking need to know how far you've come and all the research you've done. You see that right there? It's on a laptop. So I needed to tell you that for some reason. And with that, let's bring in some fucking energy. Tap me into Odin's energy. Hold on, I'm calling in a bunch of gods. And an archangel. Why not? Connect now. Heart chakra. Move into back of spine. Okay, there we go. Okay, go ahead, dear.
Okay, Sarah, life is short. Life is short. Life is short. It seems long and then it's not. Then you're out of time. How do you want to live your life? How do you want to feel when you wake up in the morning? And how close are you to feeling that when you wake up in the morning? It's available for you, but you have to make decisions that feel like a razor, sharp decisions. You have to make those kind of decisions. And it seems really, really, really scary. But the actual act of making that decision, once you do the damn thing, that's not going to be scary. What's scary is leading up to it, is thinking about it, is putting it off, is procrastinating.
Mm-hmm.
You owe nobody nothing. You think you owe people things? You don't. That's self-sabotage. The only person you owe is yourself. And that is your best life. That is moving towards experiences and relationships that will lead you to waking up feeling how you want to feel in the morning. How do you want to feel? Do you want to feel purpose-filled? Do you want to feel excited? Do you want to feel loved? Do you want to feel snuggly? How do you want to feel when you wake up in the morning? And then that's what you need to take steps towards, because Spirit is saying life is short and we're all running out of time. And we're here to be happy. I woke up this morning with a voice in my head saying, happiness is the end game. Everything else is just incidental. It was something along those lines, because happiness is what we're here for. And we have been conditioned out of that truth. We've been conditioned into shoulds and duty and responsibility. And there's a place for duty and responsibility, but does it connect you to your humanity, or does it drown you? If it's drowning you, it's not for you. You've got to have the courage to put it down and step into the life that is begging for you. The universe is begging to spoil you rotten. And you have to say yes for it to do that. And that's what I feel like, Thomas was picking up that depression. I was picking up something similar. It wasn't quite that. It was more the sort of hopeless feeling, this longing and feeling kind of hopeless for the longing. But Spirit says it's one decision away, and you know what the decision is, and all you have to do is make it. And the only thing that's scary about that is the not making the decision. All right. Yeah. I'll pull some cards for you. The Empress, the Devil, the Nine of Swords, the Mother of Pentacles, and the Death card. This is you. This is you. This will never change no matter what your position is in life. This is your fear binding you to your current lived experience. This is your fear preventing you from making that decision. This is you doing the inner work so that you will finally, ultimately make that decision. But consider this a big old nudge from Spirit. Time to make a change, because you're at the point now where only you can make that change. Only you can do that, my love. I hope that's helpful. I adore you.
And William, I saw your post, sir. Yeah, it's only a $35 donation if you'd like some help, sir. So next up we have Daniel Dove. Daniel Dove, can you comment, my friend? You seem to be first. I've not seen you before, so I'd like you to comment, if you do not mind. I'd like to give you a look at your picture. If I can. I mean, I'm sure I can find you. So we'll see. Just give me a second. He's right there. I just want you to comment.
Hey, Daniel.
Right there. Hello, Daniel.
Hello, hello.
You go ahead. You go ahead. I need to look this up.
Okay. Daniel. Oh, dear. I'm getting a yawning thing going on again. Let's see what we got here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I'm seeing that you have... So meditation is killer for you, my friend. If you don't have a meditation practice, you ought to have a meditation practice, because you go straight in. You go straight to that place. You can connect with anything and anyone in meditation. You're a natural medium, which means you can absolutely connect with loved ones. There's a particular energy that you carry that makes you really good at it. It's a sort of a particular frequency that's particularly conducive to mediumship. But the deeper you go into meditation, the more you expand your frequency, you're able to connect with a lot of beings and guides and spirits. You can travel and go anywhere when you're in meditation. And I feel a lot of heaviness. I feel tired. So this is for the particularly talking about mediumship. Let me see if there's somebody here for you. I feel a clenching in my chest. I feel it on the more on the right side, and I feel it in my back as well. So it's like it's this kind of painful pain in my back. Yeah, I'm feeling you really being able to connect in. There's family around you too. I'm getting a male presence, and it feels more on the right side of the body. This feels paternal to me. I would say this feels like a father figure. You can tell me if that feels right or not. I'm seeing dark hair and a dark beard. And I'll need you to tell me if this is for you or not, because I may just be picking up on your innate mediumship gifts, because it feels like it's really strong in you. It feels like something you can really do and go there. You have an ability when you go into meditation to really almost completely shut down your mind, and very few people are able to do that. If you're not meditating regularly or playing with that and practicing that, please do, because it will take you all kinds of wonderful places. That is really, really cool, Daniel. So meditation is really powerful for you. Your body feels like it's strong right now, but you're going to have, as you get older, you're going to have to be conscious. I feel a lot of heaviness in the body. So be conscious about putting on like weight and weight related issues. Because you have a really strong, dense energy, that's what makes you really good at channeling mediumship. That your body, if you're not really treating yourself well and keeping your spiritual hygiene up, then your body can start to put on weight, because it can be a byproduct of that energy, but it doesn't have to. It's just be aware of it. And it's keeping your energy clean and keeping other people's energy out of you. So getting regular energy clearings or doing it yourself is going to really be helpful for you. It'll help you have more energy. I feel more buoyant when I tap into that energy clearing. Like you'll have more energy. I feel like sometimes you can be low energy, and that is because you're taking on energy. I'm still feeling a lot of energy in the right side of my body, and I feel like there's somebody here in the right side of my body, but I don't want to go too further with that until you confirm for me whether that resonates with you or not, because I don't know if that person is for you. Like I said, it feels like it's a masculine side of the body, feels like right side of the body. I see a man with dark hair and a dark beard. And he looks, he's Caucasian, but he's got darker features. So if that makes sense, let me know and I can keep going. If it doesn't, then I'm not going to, because we're not in, oh, it does make sense. Okay. Okay, so let me see what this guy has got for you. So this, again, it feels like the father side of the body, father side of the family. I get a little, I'm feeling energy in the heart. I feel a lot happening in the heart. I feel like maybe something was connected to the heart or the chest, what it had to do with him. But I also feel a lot of heart and expansion for you. It feels like a very quiet kind of love and connection. It doesn't feel like he was a very effusive dude. It feels like he was, he was very loving towards you. He has a lot of love for you, and in life he was very quiet. He may not have shown a lot of his love for you. He may not have been, a very expressive with it, but you could feel it. Like you always knew it was there. It feels like he was a very calm guy. He like kind of kept himself quiet. Maybe quiet is a better word than calm. I don't know if he was necessarily calm, but he was quiet. So he's here now. What has he got for you? I'm feeling the left side of the throat. The right side of the throat. Okay, he's telling me that you've been spinning, like you haven't been stepping forward in your life the way that you want to. You've been kind of spinning in your own stuff, and he'd like to help you. He'd like to see you break out of that. He's kind of getting me this like, focus. He's saying that you need to focus. You need to focus and move forward with your life. There's something that you're allowing to make you spin. So like kind of spin out and not make any progress with what it is you want to do. He's saying, stop that. That's a choice. And you need to focus. He wants to see you focus so that you can begin to move forward. He says you are going to build yourself up to be incredible is what I'm getting. Like you can build yourself up. You could be anyone that you want. But right now you're self-sabotaging. You're spinning. Something is making you spin, or you are allowing something to make you spin, and you just need to stop. You need to focus. You do one thing at a time. You need to take steps to get out of that situation that you have got yourself in, and to start building. And I'm getting move up, like take steps up. He says, this isn't important to me. This is important to you. This is what you want with your life. It's not what I want for you. It's what you want with your life. So he's saying, stop it. start taking those steps to move up in life in the way that you want to move up in life. Okay, darling, I hope that is helpful for you and that made sense coming through. Any feedback you have, that's great. But thank you so much. I'm going to bounce you over to Thomas.
I put a private message in here. I don't know what to do with that. Anyway, so I'm going to go on the reading before I address it. Let me get back in my comments. Okay, Daniel. Okay, you're carrying, and hello, Mr. President. I see that you're in the feed. It's a friend of mine on Facebook. Anyways, so they said the part of the Sophia Christoses, a fractal of the Sophia Christoses entered the building, or entered the feed, sorry. Anyways, you probably already knew that. So, number one, Daniel. Pulled 6 cards, interesting. This is a death of who you used to be. You embody so much fucking divine feminine energy, dude.
Yeah.
But you're relying too much on your masculine. I get it, man. But lately I've gotten so much more softer. It takes time. It's a process. Everything's a process. But all these cards say the same fucking thing, basically. It's number one. This is the past. It's these cards are a little dark, but you know, whatever. So am I. But the point is that this is death and rebirth right there into what you're becoming. That's the past. And you're starting to move into that. Okay. Number two, this is where you're at presently. And we can do some energy work on you, probably with Sophia, I'm hearing. But the point is that this is where you're at presently. Yes, where you are right now, but that's where you're going. You're going into the chamber of the divine feminine, they're saying. What you're avoiding is work. As Ingrid said, you're distracting yourself. I don't know what you're distracting yourself with. I don't know. We all distract ourselves with shit. Some of us do it with THC. Some of us do it with Netflix. Some of us do it with this. Some of us do it with that. Doesn't really fucking matter. The point is, you are unexpected help, the chariot, the divine feminine chariot. Let's take a look at her. She don't take no shit. Next right action. Meditation, channeling, writing down your thoughts, looking at where you want to go next. There are so many fractals of you, and I have to explain what that means. So give me a second once I get to that. There's so many fractals of you that are feminine. Now, I'm not saying female. You've been a female in a lot of lifetimes. That's okay. I've been a female too. Not a lot, but a few. But you have so many fractals of you that carry this divine feminine energy. It's just waiting to come in. Some are galactic. Some are from other planets. Some are from, they're all over the place, earth realms and stuff. I don't need to name them all. But that's this right here. That's the next right action. So I need you to really look at this. It's pretty self-explanatory to me, as well as a dove above her head. Did you know you had a lifetime in the New Testament? Oh, that's going to piss some people off, but that's okay. I'm cool with that. But you did. The probable future. 8 of Wands. It's a journey. So once you connect in with that energy, and I get to the fractal thing, it's going to be a journey for you moving forward. It's going to be a journey that's going to last lifetimes, they're saying. But the point is that this is just a journey that you've agreed to on some level. And it's going to keep moving through other lifetimes. But the important thing is to start it now, because your abilities in the next lifetime will be even stronger than they are now. And they'll keep getting stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger, because you're needed for what's about to happen on this plane of existence called Earth. Now, what are soul fractals? We sometimes, now if we were looking at the Oriental version of when death happens, I can say death on Facebook and not on a live. Death happens is that they believe that a part of you goes into the cosmos, part of you goes into heaven or source, another part of you stays on the earth. Okay, So there's these fractals of you from different lifetimes. I'm not saying that's what happens. I'm just saying that that's what they believe. A lot of people believe different things in different religions and different ways of thinking. But those fractals can be brought back to you. And through meditation or healers that do these things like me, we can help bring those back to you. But even if I were to help bring those back to you, you're still going to have to integrate them yourself. It's just a shorter pathway. But that also involves meditation, as Ingrid said. And it also involves water, fire. God, they're going all Oriental here. Earth and metal. Those are the Oriental elements. That's how they taught it a long time ago. So maybe you want to look into that, because you probably have like 15 past lifetimes in that area of land, massive area of land. So, Lord knows what you dealt with. And it's the whispers of the angels calling out to you as well. It's the whispers of the angels. As you can see all around the card, there's little cherubs right there whispering to her. There's no reason to be afraid of what's happening either. I always see this as a fear card. There's no reason to be afraid of what's happening, because it's not important to be afraid anymore. It's important for you to spin this wheel right here, the wheel of fortune. It's important for you to spin the wheel and see where you're going. All resonating pretty deeply, yes. And be more gentle with yourself, man. Be way more gentle with yourself. Be way more gentle with yourself, bro. What else? Amethyst. You may want to wear some amethyst. I don't know what amethyst. My friend's got like fucking 80 pounds of that shit floating around. But the point is, not shit, crystals. But look into that, and he's probably in the feed. That's why I'm picking up on his energy. But the point is, let's look into amethyst. It's going to help you. I feel like I see you wearing a piece around your neck, and all crystals do a certain thing. Just make sure you clear it, with some Florida water, salt water, or whatever, and charge it in the sun or something, whatever works for you. Yes, and that's that. So thank you, Daniel, for being here. First time.
Thank you, Daniel.
Again.
Happy to have you come back next week.
Okay, cool. I understand. The clarification is I do not have one key on this keyboard, and I have to unplug my mouse. But okay. It is.
Check the one below.
Yeah, William, I don't see the $60, man. I've looked in PayPal. I've looked in Cash App. Can you see that, Ingrid?
Yes.
Okay, so I don't see it, man. I mean, I'm looking through my records, but I'll double check again. Maybe I missed something. So it's been a couple minutes. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. But next up, we have Susan Thompson. I'm not seeing it in Cash App or PayPal. So check with your Cash App if you went that route. And yeah, so we still have some openings available too. So God, I wish I had a full keyboard that I could just easily access. And I do. I just have to plug it in. So next up we have sorry, too much at once. Susan Thompson.
Hey, Susan.
Kaboom.
Kaboom. Hi, Susan. All right, beautiful. What do we got for you? I'm feeling cards for you. So I'm seeing a lot of, I'm getting this light energy, like lightweight energy. And I'm getting things like herbs, like sage, but like fresh, or like lavender, or those kind of things, or like the things like sage and lavender, and like sort of light vibration herbs is what I'm getting really strongly when I tap into your energy. Grounding is important for you. I don't feel like it's like a huge issue, but it is something that is important for you to make sure you stay grounded. I feel a desire for a content life. Like you're really searching for that peace and contentment and partnership, or partnership that is really peaceful and content. Like you don't have you I feel like you don't have a lot of like big requirements in life. You're just looking for that content life, and you're looking outside of yourself is what I'm getting. Like I feel like you're looking for the partner to really help provide that and cement that for you. But you know, it's it's very much an inside job, and spirit is asking you to work on finding contentment even inside the chaos, even when things are going haywire, because that's life and they will go haywire sometimes. But if you can, the reason you're searching for that contentment and peace outside of yourself is because it actually exists inside of yourself, and you're really looking for it to tap into it inside of yourself. And for you, you can really get there through the breath. You can get through presence, through being very mindful and present in your day-to-day life. I do keep getting pulled to the partner. Now, I feel like I don't know if you have a partner or not. It feels like you don't have a partner because it feels like you're searching for a partner. Like you're really looking for that person to build this really beautiful, wonderful smells, is what I'm getting. I'm getting like a home with wonderful smells and like herbal smells. Like you're looking for that contentment and peace and wonderful herbal smells. And that's the kind of energy that I'm getting. But it feels like you haven't been able to find that partner, and there's frustration, and the partner isn't going to be found until you really tap into that sense of contentment and peace within yourself. I do, but I don't. I want a new life. Okay, so this is what you're after. Yeah, let me pull some cards for you, babe. Go a little deeper. Look what's on the bottom. The Lovers. I can't make this stuff up. Oh, look at that. I just pulled the Two of Cups. Yeah. So partnership feels like a very strong focus for you. There's nothing wrong with being focused on partnership. But what I have for you is, in order for you to find that stable ground and to really move forward with the right partner for you, it's going to take some inner rewiring of your inner dialogue. But you have all the tools for that. You're a very gifted individual, is what I'm getting. You're gifted intuitively, and you're also gifted with medicines. Herbs? Is that you? Like, is that symbolic or is that literal? You have to tell me, because I keep feeling that about you really strongly. But you have everything you need to create this and create this new life for yourself. But I am getting really strongly, Spirit is saying the new partner isn't coming in until you do some rewiring internally. You're going to keep getting a partner that is mirroring back where you're missing that contentment and peace inside of yourself. Once you hook in with that contentment and peace, then you'll have that mirrored back to you in droves with your friends, with your community, and with your partner. In fact, you won't be able to find the chaos in the partner that you have experienced thus far once you hook in with it with yourself. So it's very much an inner job. But I do want to say this: your desire and longing for a partner is part of that process. You're meant and designed to have partnership, to have what it is, the partnership that you seek. You just can't start with it out there. You've got to redirect the process and start with it in here. And then that partner will show up, and you'll find that your life becomes very content and peaceful and more calm and even keel. It doesn't mean you won't have challenges and ups and downs in life, but you're going to be able to have that core of peace and calm and contentment that you're searching for, so that you can weather life storms with the right person who's going to feed what is already inside of you. I hope that helps, darling. Thank you so much.
Susan, you've been given a gift from the divine. That's what I'm saying. Number one, right there. Been given a gift from the divine. It's up to you how you perceive this. This is from the past. This is also a gift of emotion. It's asking for what you want. I'm going to say that over and over again because they keep having me say it. Your partner that you find later, if you decide to go this path, we all have to make decisions. Say a little bit of my story just really fast. I waited 5 years before I started dating again because that's what I needed. That doesn't mean that's what you need, but it's what I needed. I'm telling you that for a reason, is that sometimes I think people rely too much on having somebody in their life and they don't need someone in their life. It's like a conditioning response.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I get it. I've been there. But I had to take a lot of time off to really look at that myself. And I had to be ready for it, my guys are saying. But whoever this person is, if you go this path, this is a present moment, it's also about you embracing both sides of your duality right there, the light and the dark. So it's also about embracing both of those. But I feel like whoever this person is, they're going to have, and you may think this is crazy, Ingrid, they're going to have a lot of Gemini placements. Listen, I like Gemini men. I mean, I think they're cool. I don't, whatever. I could go on my little tirades about Geminis, but the point is that I'm a Gemini rising, so I get it.
Geminis are fun, but you have to be willing to give them a lot of freedom.
Yes.
You can't try and tie them down. Doesn't
No,
work out.
but it's also that number 3 is what you're avoiding is the internal look within yourself. I'm not even looking at what the card means. I'm just looking at what I'm channeling off the cards. The internal look within yourself. It's looking deep, deep, deep within yourself at what's working and what's not working, and being willing to change that. It doesn't have to be drastic, they're saying. It just has to be one small step at a time, and things start moving. So, as you got a shit ton of probably Virgo placements in your chart like me. Anyways, Virgo's perfectionism. So, number 3, which are unexpected help. Let's keep talking about a dude. It's picking the right suitor and picking the right energies of what you want to work with in the future. There might be quite a few that come through, but you have to find the one that works for you. I feel like in the past, you've kind of just gone with the flow. I'm not saying that in a disrespectful way at all, but maybe you've just gone with the flow too much. And now it's time to hunker down, they're saying, and decipher what it is you really want. You have a lot of spirit guides. You have a lot of beings that are helping you, especially from Andromeda, I'm hearing. You can look up Andromeda and the Andromedans. You have some other beings helping you. I'm not really sure what they are because they're not identifying themselves. But just remember to ask for help. Just ask for help. The next right action is taking a journey of self-discovery. I'm going to say it again. Right there. Taking a journey of self-discovery. But it all leads to this. One of the best cards in the deck, the Ace of Cups. Right there. One of the best things you can do, the Ace of Cups. I really want my forever person. I think we all do, but I don't know if it's forever because then we incarnate again and choose somebody else. Anyways, but that's just my take on it. But you're forever in this lifetime. Yes, I understand. But remember that the true happiness you seek, I'm channeling, comes from within you. Case in point, the tower. Sometimes they're saying we die a million deaths and many lifetimes to find out what we truly need. I sound like I'm talking like some sage in a book. And look, there's a bunch of sages on my card. They're all hanging out in their portal. And number 3, that's you. I was just trying to get to this card anyways. That's you right there. You just don't see it yet. But walk into the energy and flame. I'm tapping into the energy of fire. You're going to feel that all around your shoulders, Susan, your heart chakra. your lungs. I don't know if you smoke, but you might want to quit that shit. And I just felt my lungs like light up. Or maybe get into a breathing practice. Fire angels. Boom. There we go. They're working. You have some fire angels around you. There's so many different angels, Ingrid.
So many.
There's so many. They come from like different planets.
Oh my God.
Angelic realm, all over the place, man.
All over the place.
All over the place. Okay. Thank you, Susan, dear.
Thank you, Suzanne.
Next up, and guys, you still have openings. Ada Kelly is next.
Hi, beautiful Ada. I had to move.
Okay.
There's a little. So I bought this. It's just a quick aside. I bought this new cable for my computer charger because my old one was fraying, and I didn't really pay attention to the size, so I ended up with a snub cable. It's making it really hard for me to charge my shit. So anyway, I have to go buy another one. But for the meantime, this is why I'm moving around.
It's all good. It's all good.
Okay, Ada, beautiful Ada. Tapping into lots of energy in the crown chakra today, and the throat. Okay, what's going on here, babe? Like you're dialing into spirit. It's swirling. It's happening, and then I feel this big old block in the throat, and I feel like you're just not trusting it. You're just not trusting yourself. Ooh, did you just have a blow? Like, did you have a blow to your self-confidence? Is that what happened? Because I'm really feeling like you shut down your throat chakra, and I'm interpreting that as you shut yourself down, like you're not trusting yourself, like you've lost faith in yourself, you've lost trust in yourself, you've lost trust in your connection to spirit. And then I feel energy in the power center, and it feels like upset. I feel upset. It feels like upset energy. I feel like maybe you just like had a blow, like somebody might have said something to you, or you had some experience where you just like your self-confidence really took a hit. You need to know that this is an ego story and it's not real. So take a breath, let it go. Just let it go right now. Tap back into your intuition, your third eye, and tap back into spirit. Just let it go. Other people's words and opinions are not fact. They are opinions. They are not based in reality. They are not based in your reality. They are based in their reality, and we all create our reality based on our opinions and perceptions. It's not yours. Let it go. I feel like it was a masculine energy that came in and like just gave you a knock to your self-esteem. But I already feel better after kind of going through that process with you, where it's like, oh yeah, you can just let that go. It's just not true. It's just the way that your ego is grabbing hold of something in order to shut you down, because your connection to spirit is increasing. Okay, let me pull some cards for you. Beautiful Ada. Tower on the bottom. Wow, something really has done a number on you, sweetheart. The Justice card, the Five of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, and the 10 of Cups. Interesting spread. So what I'm getting from this is like you've had a number done on you. It's triggered some stuff from your past, from your childhood, that has really just made you feel raw, made you feel real raw. But the opportunity you have right now is to take this hit, this tower moment, this sort of like internal tower moment, and create a new foundation for yourself out of it. That's what is going to lead you to your happiest, most independent and fulfilled life. And when I say independent, what I mean is like living your life on your terms, honey. You're here to live your life on your terms. And this experience, this blow to your ego or this blow to your self-confidence, as you let that go, as you just truly understand that that is not about you and you don't use it to take yourself down anymore, you begin to plant seeds and create a pathway towards your happiest and most fulfilled life, irrespective of what happened in your past, what happened in your childhood, how you were treated, what was said to you, the conditioning, the trauma, all of that can be wiped clean and you can start again. And that's this opportunity for you. You're not disconnected. You can trust yourself. Don't allow that, whatever happened, don't allow that to derail you. You're too important, okay? Big love to you.
Ada, you done, Ingrid? Sorry.
Yeah.
This is where you're at with that dude. This is what he's trying to do to you. If you stuck, doesn't matter. Don't let the dragon consume you. He's right there. Don't let the dragon consume you. Be that person. I got my ring light on, so it's glaring. But the point is be the person that rises above.
Mm-hmm.
There's some karmic thing here. That's why he probably did what he did. It's not really that strong of a thing, but it is. Well, I don't know what the fuck happened. It doesn't really matter. They're saying it's just a lesson learned, and when you come across it again, which you probably will on some level, maybe not to the same extreme I'm hearing, but it's not important, and you'll realize it's not important the next time it happens. It won't be the same though. It'll be different. Sometimes they give us lessons over and over again to see how we react to them. Yeah. Archangels trying to connect with me. Number 3, unexpected. What you're avoiding, the Wheel of Fortune. You know what you can do. Time to try to take a leap. Not the Wheel of Fortune. What is it? Which one is this, man?
That's the world.
The world. So yeah, it's the world. The world's your oyster. Sorry. Thinking of the Wheel of Fortune. That's why I don't even learn what the cards mean, because I just channel off them. Okay, so so the point is that unexpected help is you letting loose and flying right there. Boom. Okay. With that, me flip the card right side up, because you need to understand that this is it. The next right action, and this is mirrored in both of these probable future, and the next right action is embracing your darkness and your light, because you have suppressed your darkness for too long. This is esoteric teachings of a high level, is that at a certain point in your spiritual path, you have to become a conqueror as well as a healer. You have to be willing to take in the light with the dark. This is taught in everything except the Bible for some reason, and a lot of other holy texts, but almost every old book teaches this. It's a simply understanding both sides of the coin within yourself. And yeah, as the story I post from the lawless lady, fuck around and find out. Sometimes that's what people need to do. Whatever. So moving on. Probable future. 2 sides. You this one. Take a look at her. Battlefield. She's the only one left standing. On the other side of it, we have the light. So we have the dark and the light. Now, whenever I see this card, regardless that it's the King or Queen of Pentacles, is that I see the Infinity Stones. That's what I see. Someone rising above, and I see all the Infinity Stones. So they can tap into those energies. Maybe not those literal energies, but basically warping reality, changing things to what you need to do and where you need to go. And embracing what you feel is the next right action. Call upon Jesus. I don't know why, but that's what I'm seeing. So call upon Jesus, and he can help you through this, because he has a very masculine power, they're saying. Well, it's a feminine, but very masculine too. And throat chakra. Say I accept, Ada, in your head. Open, release, recalibrate, release. Move through to the back of the neck. Recalibrate, light. I keep hearing centaurs over and over again. There's some connection here, Ada. Centaurs are those half horse, half people. But I'm getting something with centaurs over and over again. I don't know what they're getting at, but that's, I have to tell you. Maybe there's some spiritual meaning to centaurs and what they do. I don't know. Maybe you should be calling or asking. I don't know. They say ask, pray about it, see how it feels to you. But I'm hearing it's good for you to work with them, but I'm hearing centaurs over and over again. And recalibration of throat chakra and light. Just like that, just like that, just like that. Hello, Linda. And let me see what else we got going on here. Let me log back in. Okay. Well, guys, I think we are complete. Anything to add, Miss Ingrid? Anything you got going on?
Oh, I don't think so. I'm just driving back across the country.
Okay.
It's been fun.
That's ingridhturner.com. If you need to make an appointment with her,
I am available. Come book with me. Reach out if you have any questions. Find me on Facebook, send me a friend request, or follow my page, or both. If you send me a friend request and I don't respond, it's probably because I didn't get to see it. I didn't see it because I don't know about you guys, but I get a lot of Facebook friend requests from like weird accounts, and sometimes I miss legitimate ones. So just send me a message and be like, "Hi, accept my friend request." I'll be like, "Oh yeah, totally," and I will.
And you can find me at thomassawyer.com, and that's also my TikTok name, as well as Ingrid's is Ingrid H. Turner as well.
I'm Ingrid H. Turner everywhere. Yeah, come find me on TikTok.
Yes.
Just cooking.
So we will be back next Tuesday. You guys have a beautiful day,
Thank you so
mofos.
much. Thank you, Thomas.
Peace out.